tile repair video. The video is only relevant if there is no other damage than broken tiles to which there is availability to buy that tile and certify that the tiles being removed and reinstalled don't have additional damage and can be removed and installed. The video is also separate and unrelated to if there is damage to the mechanical fasteners where they go through the tile, broken tiles that you can't see by just looking at the roof from above. The fasteners being damaged, bent, and the holes being opened up or oblong where the fastener goes through the furring strip or the into the sheathing or through the paper below, and that the tiles are available and that there's no other factor that affects the repairability or the way it has to be repaired. For example, the building department's requirements in the event of a certain amount of damage or anything like that. So in this case, there is broken tiles from a weather event. You can see the clean, sharp edges in the broken tiles. We've looked and found the tile. We believe it's well, we know it's a Spanish S tile, concrete Spanish S tile. It's manufactured by Pioneer. We believe it to be the Pioneer Palema, color to be tan. And the tile itself is a mechanically fastened tile. It has a ledge feature that the tile itself sits on a furring strip batten and then gets mechanically fastened through the furring strip batten into the deck. The tiles overlap each other. They have a detail for them to fall into each other. In this scenario, you can see the 45-pound paper, asphalt paper below, the 1x2 batten, the tile sitting on the ledge, and the top cap is concreted or mudded in. In the scenario that we have a broken tile in the field, we're going to address how that tile, a repair methodology, absent all those things I mentioned earlier. A typical roof framing has plywood sheathing on top of it. It gets a paper underneath, and in this case, a 45-pound asphalt paper. The battens are installed, the tiles get installed, and as you can see, they overlap each other and get installed from one direction to another up to the top, and then the top caps get installed. In the case we have our broken tile here and we want to replace this tile, and these are blue X's that we've marked the roof and have drone videos or drone images so you can see which tiles have to be broken and what has to get replaced and removed and reinstalled if they're able to be. So this tile, as we said, has two mechanical fasteners that you saw earlier. They are underneath the overlapping tile. So in order for us to remove and replace this tile, we're going to have to take the tiles above them off to be able to get to them. So in order to take that off, we have to take the top cap off. So basically what we're doing is we're taking a V going from that broken tile. Because we have a requirement for our new paper to overlap the old paper where we're going down to the deck, we have to take the tiles on both sides off. So this is the scenario of a straight up V. This is the scenario of one tile on each side and the V. So that is our proposed methodology given all the other circumstances are not factors. So in order to take that tile out, we basically have to take the top off, the cap off, take the tiles above that off, and we're exposing our battens and our felt paper. Once that's done, we have to cut our battens, take them out, cut our felt paper off, clean the deck. You know, if there's any issues, we address them. And then what we'll do is, keep in mind this is where our fasteners were for the first two, and we have our overlap on both sides. Then what we do is we bring in new paper. In this case, we'll use a peel and sticks synthetic. The surface will be clean, we'll get a good adhesion, and we'll get our proper overlap. We'll then go in and install our battens and reinstall our tiles. And as you'll see, the tile on the left has to be slid in because it's got its grooves, and then our cap will go back on. And that'll be, so for our R&R of that one tile, we're basically replacing the rest of the tiles all the way up the line. That's it. Thank you very much.